and welcome to another exciting video. In this one, we'll be learning how we can log out users. In the previous one, we saw how to log in users and make use of this session to identify whether the user has logged in or not. Now, once a user has logged in, we need to log them out as well, so they can go ahead and click on the logout link and log out themselves from the application. So here in the Appwrite documentation, you can see that we have this delete session functionality. All we need to do is make use of the account.delete session method and pass the session ID to delete that session. Now, here in our code, what we'll do is in our auth.ts file, we will be including a new method. Now, that new method will be for deleting the current session. So here we'll be adding a new method called delete current session, and here you can see that the session ID is referred as current over here. So that's what we are passing. Now let's save this and head back to nav.tsx file in our components. Over here we'll be including the delete session that we just now created from libauth, and once we have that, we will be providing an on-click handler on the logout link. So here at the bottom where we have the logout button, we'll introduce the on-click event handler, and now it's time to define the handle logout. We'll go ahead on top, and here we will be creating this method handle on logout, and this is going to call this delete current sessions, and then it is going to set the session as undefined. The moment the session is undefined, we'll be back to the login prompt. Now let's save this and go ahead and execute this and see it in action. So here let's go ahead and click on login, and we'll be providing the email ID. Click on submit. It will send an email. We'll be clicking on the link in the email. Let's go ahead and do that as well, and there you go. We are now logged in successfully. So here, if I go ahead and click logout now, let's open up the developer console, and on the network tab, when we click on logout, we can see that this current is executed, and now we are back to login screen. Now still we are able to log in, but you can see that all these events are coming irrespective of the fact whether the user is logged in or not. So how we can pass this whole session thing that we have created down to all the other components that we have, so that accordingly the information is displayed and presented to the user. That and all we'll see in the upcoming lectures.